Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give, and today I am coming to you from beautiful Sydney. I'm at the airport now, about to jump on a plane and head back home to Melbourne. It's going to be freezing back home, but ultimately I wanted to deliver this message for you guys today, which is all about the fact that certainty is the most unsafe thing you could ever get yourself attached to. And I can't wait to dive into this one with you guys because it kind of is so, like the reason why we get attached to wanting certainty over things is because we're actually trying to keep ourselves safe. And so today's message, I'm hoping that all of you certainty crusaders out there definitely get a bit of a wake-up call to let you know that it is actually making you the most unsafe you could ever be in your life when you get attached to wanting certainty. Because at the end of the day, you know, certainty in our lives, it's just kind of a bit of a fantasy. You know, we can only really be certain about, you know, what we choose to do and what we make things mean. You know, it's all internal. That's the only level of certainty we can ever really gain. And from that place, you know, the actions that we choose to take, all those sorts of things. And most people don't even have that, but they're trying to gain certainty in their external world over their partner, over their relationship, over their, you know, over things in their external environment that they may be able to influence, but they certainly can't control. And so they just end up trying so hard to like gain certainty and always have certainty. But in actual fact, you know, certainty, you know, all change in our lives, whenever we want to make any sort of change, it's really just a process from going from having certainty about something to, you know, getting into the uncertain. And if we don't have a good enough relationship with that, if we are, you know, trying so hard to maintain certainty, which means we want to maintain the same, we want to maintain the same results, you know, in our lives, we're never going to change. We're never going to break through and create fulfillment and reach for our highest potential because we just don't want to go there. We don't want to venture into the unknown because we're so attached to certainty. And you know, we get so scared every time we have a moment of confusion, you know, we get really terrified by our confusion. We feel like, oh, like we don't want to have our perceptions challenged, our beliefs challenged. And at the end of the day, you know, that confusion is really a bridge between a disempowering certainty, something that you think you're so certain of, but it's actually really just creating drama. It's really just creating disempowerment in your life. And ultimately, confusion is the bridge between that disempowering certainty that you have and a new empowering reality that you could be experiencing. You know, if you get attached to certainty, you lose your options, you lose all the possibilities that you could have in your reality, and you stay stuck, you play life really small. And that is why it is ultimately the most unsafe thing you could ever get attached to, your certainty, right? You won't ever change, you won't ever progress, you won't ever reach for your highest potential. You'll always feel like there's something missing. Even if you feel safe and secure for some weird way that you're perceiving that, you'll always feel empty. And that's why certainty is definitely unsafe, because it prevents you from making changes for you to reach your highest potential and your fulfillment in your life in all areas. All right. And it's really just a fantasy. So might as well wake up from that. I definitely want to check in with you guys. So let me know if you got any questions or comments, or you just want to say hi. Got to race off, but I want to definitely check in with you guys. And I've got Lucy, great to see you, and Andre, and Tanya, awesome, and Sam, yay, and Ivy, and Victoria's here, so cool, and Hazem, and Crew Ant, I think I'm saying it right now. Love having you here, and Sam, you're loving my gorgeous hairdo. Thank you, my friend. I had to whip it up because, yeah, I was in a bit of a rush this morning. And Victoria, hello to you, beautiful. And Acta, I think that's your name. And thank you, Crew Ant. I appreciate your beautiful compliment. And Judy's here. And Tony, hello. And Sam, certainty keeps us safe and small. But that's the thing. Certainty doesn't keep us safe at all. It's a complete fallacy to think that we're going to maintain our safety by having certainty. You know, the only thing that we can, the only area, the only place we can ever access that certainty is within. And the problem is that we're trying to maintain our external environment, be safe financially and in our relationships and physically and all these sorts of things. But in actual fact, you can't control your external environment. You only have that ability to generate certainty from within. And anytime we get attached to trying to generate certainty in the external world is really creating the most unsafe environment that we could ever create for ourselves, because we're reliant on the external world, which we cannot control, and it doesn't allow us the opportunity to cross that bridge into the unknown, into the uncertain possibilities, so that we can create a new reality and actually change and progress and grow and all those brilliant things, which is, at the end of the day, if we're not doing that stuff, we're never going to feel fulfilled, and we're certainly not going to be safe. We're actually distracting ourselves from the changes that could be taking place in order to move us to our next level. So yeah, so I love it. And Jen's here, and Huss, great to see you guys. And Sam, quite busy and noisy place you're in. Yes. People having fun. Yes, at the airport. I'm trying really hard. I've actually got my view right now. I'm like right at the window. But yes, I'm trying to talk really quietly because like everybody looks at me when I'm doing my Facebook lives. It's funny. But Billy's here as well, and Yuli, unknown is scary. How to do with that? Yeah, so Yuli, absolutely. You can perceive the unknown as terrifying, as scary, or you can recognize that feeling of terror or scared, feeling scared is the same physiological response as excitement. The only difference is the meaning that you place upon it. So if you perceive that in your future you're going to experience some form of pain, you're going to be scared. You're going to have that feeling of terror. But instead, if you create a meaning that something good is going to happen in your future, in that unknown, you'll experience excitement. You hold the key to what things mean and the way that you experience life. So if life is perception and you feel scared about the unknown, then you need to identify, what am I thinking and believing about venturing into the unknown, the uncertain, making a change? What am I thinking? What's the worst possible thing that's going on in my mind? And then question it. Ask yourself, is it really true? Do I actually know for sure that that's going to happen? And what could happen that would be absolutely inspiring and enlivening and just brilliant? It's all perception in the mind as to how you feel about something. And I like to say that if you can develop and generate the kind of belief that no matter what, you will always, no matter what life throws at you, that you can't control ever, that you know that within you will always learn, you will always grow, you will always be able to handle whatever you're faced with. If you have a kind of belief like that, you can venture into the unknown and you can generate excitement. You might have a little bit of fear, and then you realize, oh, okay, I'm projecting something negative to happen versus something positive. The future does not yet exist. So you might as well think something damn good about it so that you can actually move in that direction and have a lot more likelihood of actually generating the kind of results that would actually inspire you. So really love your question there, Yuli, and I really hope that served you. And Jen's in the house, and Edgar from Chihuahua. I always love having you here. And Frank's here, and Denzel, and Melbourne. Are you still in conference? No, I just finished last night. So yeah, heading back to Melbourne today, been a 3-day event. I can't wait to share so many breakthroughs, so much excitement from everything that went on over the last 3 days. So they'll be coming to you over the next couple of days. Can't wait. And Huss, I've been battling with letting go of certainty with my job search. Deep down, I think I'd be too bored with a job that is too safe, but on the flip side, I don't want to be overly stressed out either. I love it, Huss. You know what? I'm always about action, as you know. So for me, it's like, instead of over-analyzing it too much, jump in. You can't have an opinion or know anything until you experience it, right? So dive in, my friend, and I love that. And yes, thank you so much for sharing. I always appreciate hearing where you are at, Huss, my friend. And yeah, so letting go of the certainty, because you're never going to be able to control it. You know, the only way you're going to be able to influence it is to engage in it through action and putting yourself out there. And so I love that, love it. And Victoria, yes, working towards integrating uncertainty into my life so I'm balanced. I agree, certainty is kind of boring, absolutely. And it ain't keeping you safe, you know, and that's what people get so attached to. They think it's creating the safety and the security in their life. In actual fact, it is creating immense unsafety and, you know, really putting you in a position where you're not going to be able to break through and create real fulfillment in your life. So get beyond the fantasy. And I love that, Victoria, because I know you've been doing a lot of work around the 6 human needs and shifting around your hierarchy. You're a superstar, and I can't wait to hear more about those shifts and changes that you're making. And Sam, beautiful photos with Jay, Mum and Sarah. I love it, Sam. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I'm so sorry we weren't able to manage getting Jay on Facebook Live because he's been working and I've been at these events, so we haven't had too much time together. But I was trying to. And Cruant, I have a breakthrough today. Thank you so much. Oh, I love hearing that. That's so, so cool. And Jen, you're loving it. Awesome topic. I love hearing that. And AJ, enjoy the max, sweetheart. Thank you, AJ. Oh, enjoy to the max. I was like, what the hell? I read wrong. Thank you so much, AJ. Great to see you. And Edgar, the only thing is can trust in changes and uncertainty. We can't be afraid of uncertainty, so need to adapt. Absolutely. As you guys have heard me say a million times, my very favorite quote ever is from Tony Robbins, that the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably live with. If you live by that, you'll get into the uncertain because you know the benefits of it, and get moving in your life and lose that fantasy of creating safety and security through certainty and that attachment. And Tamara's here, and Victoria, trying to control my life actually made me fight off depression. Yeah, absolutely, because, oh, I'm being told that I need to start moving. Hang on. Yes, absolutely, Victoria, and that's the thing. I can take that. That is absolutely the thing. Hang on. I'll just grab that. There we go. All right. Okay, I got to rush, guys, but I want to tie off these things, and I love that you're sharing that, Victoria. And Sam, Flying Virgin. I'm actually not Flying Virgin, but I don't know, we're just sitting here, but heading to the gate now. And the training finale was incredible. I can't wait to share way more of all the breakthroughs and the excitement with you guys. Like I said, over the coming days when I get back to Melbourne. And Stephen's here, and Victoria, it's about perception. Awesome, love it. You got it, my friend. And Ty, really loving it. You're really loving it. And Bucky and Claire's here. And Bucky, how would you find your passion if you don't want to try 500 jobs? We're going to gate 49. Sorry, just tell my guide here. How would you find your passion if you don't want to try 500 jobs and you don't have an idea yet, but you are young and hope? Love it, Bucky. Great question. What I would say to you is the quickest, simplest way to answer that question would be for you to be identifying your highest values. When you can really do the work on uncovering your highest values, I would direct you to drdemartini.com. There's a free values determination test that you can do there online. And the more clear you get on what your highest values are, the more they create the kind of filter that will actually allow you to get in alignment with the best job possible. And if you ever want to do some deeper coaching with me, I work in personality psychology. And I give you the greatest framework I have ever come across that has allowed me to do the work that I do and feel so passionate about what I do because I know how I'm wired. You know, it's all based on neuroscience, how your individual brain is wired, and it gets you into your genius zone. It is phenomenal. So let me know. Always reach out if you ever want to go down that path. And I hope that was helpful for you, Bucky. Get on to free version. The values determination test on drdemartini.com.
All right, here we go. I'm just going to hang here for a sec. Okay, I think we're just about to board, so I don't want to miss my flight, but I just want to say these last little things. Thank you, V. I'll dive in. Awesome, Haas. I can't wait to hear from you. Let me know how you're going. And Edgar's here. Love your flight. Thanks for your message. You're so lovely. Touching my heart, my friend. Thank you, Edgar. And Alexandria, my spirit sister in the house. And Crew Ant, thank you, my friend. And Diane and Steve, little ray of sunshine. I love it. And safe flight and see you soon, my Aussie friend. Thank you, my Kelly friend. And Jen, lovin'. And yes, Alexandra, my spirit sister. Sam, safe travels. See you over group coaching soon. Oh my gosh, Thursday or Wednesday evening for you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to connect with you guys. I've got so much to share and so much to work through with masculine and feminine. Oh, it's going to be powerful. And Sanula and Shelley and Bucky. All right, thank you very much. Very helpful. Love hearing that. And Bren's here as well. All right, guys, I'm the last person to probably board my flight, so I better take off. But as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary. And I hope you're doing something really empowering. And I will see you next time I see you. I'll be back in Melbourne. Sending you much love, and I'll see you then. Thank you, Tanya.